The city electric here tonight. As we mentioned, Knicks fans, we told you, we showed you how they were packing Radio City Music Hall for that official watch party tonight. Let's go to Addie Guajardo. She's live there with all the excitement, Addie.
With every shot and every point, they erupted with excitement. An excitement you're feeling tonight.
Lucky the Knicks can win. I like the Knicks. These guys are lit. These guys, man, they have 3-0s and shit in the front.
Excited tonight. One fan told me the excitement of this 11th consecutive victory feels like he's tasting champagne. A moment more than 2 decades in the making. The excitement after this win, fans even started climbing poles out here outside of Radio City Music Hall. Police at one point are telling them to get down. Alumni in a moment like this.
Look at this shit, man. 105K for one fucking ticket, man, for game 1. And then I have a friend saying I'm gonna go to the game. Hey, man, I need some of that money, man. I don't know how he's gonna afford that. It's crazy. Just for one game, like it doesn't make sense. You think of the average person. Like in Canada, I live in Canada. This is in USD, so like the cheapest number I see here, like 4,070. So like 4,070. Look at this shit. That's 5,000. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just for one fucking game, and that's just the ticket itself. That's not counting the food. If you ever been to sports games, you know the food is $86 for a hot dog, $94 for a beer, $70 for napkins, and then you got to do the travel there. You're probably going to Uber because you're going to get lit. And if you're not even from the city, hotel. So it's not even feasible for people to even go to the game. I understand supply and demand and all that, but it's just ridiculous to think like how unfair the world is. And then when you think of the guys who could actually afford the tickets, it's not even the diehard fans. It's the guys who have a lot of money, who are just going to flex, going to do some business deals, probably don't even know who the Knicks are. Going to be buying out all the tickets, watching the game, wearing button-up shirts. Meanwhile, all the diehard fans of Jersey is going to be watching from a bar, at home, on a stream that's buffering every 2 seconds. It just doesn't make any sense. A lot of people think the Knicks are going to get walked. I don't think so, man. I wouldn't surprise me if the Knicks won the championship. They're not getting swept. And I'd put good money on it that I think they're going to win at least. I think they're going to win at least 3. I think it's going 7 at the very least. And yeah, they'll be fresher, man. Like OKC and the Spurs are probably going to. I mean, I assume OKC is going to win in 6, but still. The games are very tough, man. The Spurs put a lot of pressure on OKC on the defensive end, and then OKC is a lot to handle with for the Spurs. So we'll see. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I don't really, I'd prefer OKC to win, but I'd be happy with any team winning. This guy.
Reflecting on this series.
This guy, James Harden, is a joke. And you have a lot of people saying, oh, Harden is better than Wade. Most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. One of the most ridiculous comments of all time. This dude is not better than Dwayne Wade. People forget Dwayne Wade was better than LeBron before he, quote unquote, took a step back for LeBron. It was LeBron who was choking up a storm, and it was Wade who was the best player for the Heat. But, you know, I believe the NBA had an agenda, and LeBron was supposed to be the face of the league, so it was a nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Hey, LeBron, we're going to make you the guy. Because mysteriously, Dwayne Wade, quote unquote, at the age of 30, said, oh, I have to take a step back because my knee. But this to me never made sense because, and they'll tell you this, they'll tell you that, oh, this Heat team here lost because they didn't know LeBron wasn't the alpha yet and this and that, and it didn't work. This, to me, was always a lie I think the media put out there for LeBron because it doesn't make sense. If LeBron is supposed to be the best player and LeBron is the reigning MVP and he doesn't play as well, but his teammate does, why would it make sense for his teammate to take a step back for him to be the best? Like, think of it. Like, if you just picture that graph, like if LeBron is supposed to be up here and Wade is supposed to be here, right? So this is LeBron, this is Wade. LeBron chokes and he ends up like this. LeBron should be saying, fuck, I underperformed. I got to get up to here. But what happened was Wade said, I'm going to take a step back for LeBron to be the guy. It makes no sense. Why didn't LeBron elevate his game if he's supposed to be better? And if you just think of it, if you're a competitive player, if you played sports before and you're not performing up to par, you're supposed to take that upon yourself to be better. Like, just think about it. If you're supposed to be the best player in the world and you underperform, why would you tell your teammates, or why would the message be, okay, teammates, play worse so I can be the best? No, the message should be, I have to be better so we can win. So it never made sense because Wade was already up here. LeBron was down here. Wade went down here, which makes no sense. LeBron should have went up here. So I never understood the logic that LeBron had to be the alpha. It just doesn't make any sense. And not only that, LeBron is just a way worse perimeter shooter than Wade. He's a much worse ISO player. LeBron has more collapsed the defense, by getting to the paint and drive and kick. It just never made sense. I truly believe that the NBA stepped in, or somebody stepped in and told Dwayne Wade, okay, you're too good for LeBron. You're going to have to take it easy. And that's how LeBron ended up becoming the quote unquote alpha of the Heat. And that's how they won the next 2 years. I don't believe Dwayne Wade's knees, this and that. I think that, of course, he did end up getting injured, but they use that as a convenient excuse to make LeBron the guy because, again, LeBron just couldn't handle the pressure. And I think the reason why he can't handle the pressure is because he's not a good shooter. If you look at LeBron James' shot chart, look at this, man. I need just to be like, let's see if I can find something, man. Look at this. LeBron James' career shot chart is awful. Below average in 10 out of 14 locations. I mean, below average in 10 out of 14 locations. So LeBron's very limited. If you watch LeBron play, he almost exclusively scores at the rim via layup, or he does his little stupid three from the left wing. That's all he has. He can't score from anywhere else consistently, and that's why his game is so limited. That's why his teams lose all the time, and people are saying, oh, LeBron needs help. He's playing against good teams. Now, don't get me wrong. LeBron does play against good teams. I'm not saying he doesn't have good competition, but, I mean, he handpicks his teammates. He pulled up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and still lost. And he was the worst player out of the big three, and mysteriously, the next year, Wade has to play worse for LeBron. This doesn't make sense to me. I just never understood that. Like, imagine if Michael Jordan got outplayed by Pippen, and then Jordan came back the next year and said, I'm not going to improve my game. I'm just going to ask Pippen to play worse. That wouldn't happen. Jordan would say, fuck that. I'm getting in the gym. I'm surpassing that guy. There's just no competitive bone in LeBron's body. It's just not making no sense. And then look at these guys in the comments defending LeBron. Stat nerds. They're stat nerds. Did you see the way the Spurs guarded LeBron? All they did was just sag. All LeBron does is call for a screen, and then the Spurs just go under, and then LeBron can't do anything. He's like a fish out of water, man. He can't do anything if you can't get to the rim, and that's the thing. Look at this. It's below average in 10 out of 14 locations. Dude is a waste man. Shoots below 40% for his career unless he's right at the rim, man. Like, Come on, I could shoot better than that. But LeBron's IQ is very high. He's a very good individual player. But I mean, it's just not, it doesn't translate to a lot of team success. You know, this is the guy who went to Miami and claimed he was going to win 8 championships at the very least, only to win 2. He only won 2, and he just barely won 2. Actually, he squeaked by 1 championship after Ray Allen hit a tying shot and the Spurs choked up a storm. You know what I mean? Like, and in that series, it only went 7 because LeBron couldn't shoot. The Spurs in 2013, the Heat should have walked the Spurs in 4 or 5 games. No one should have been able to touch the Heat in that Big 3 era. They should have been winning every series 4-0, 4-1 because it's just way too overpowered of a team. You have Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. Not to mention they added Ray Allen, they had Mario Chalmers, they had Shane Battier. Look at this, Mike Miller. This team is so stacked, they should beat any team 4-1. This should never be close. But if you just LeBron James, can't get anything going for the most part, you know? Like 7 of 21 from the field, you know what I mean? And on top of that, look, 0 free throw attempts. And he's not a good free throw shooter in general. Now, game 7, he did shoot well, and that's why they won. But, I mean, you just look, Wade dropping in 32. And what we got here in game 5? LeBron again, 8 of 22. Just can't get anything going, man. Can't get anything going. And the whole series was that. It's LeBron James calling for a screen. Spurs go under. LeBron's there like a fucking fish out of water and just shoots and bricks. So stupid. There's no way any other perimeter player would have even come close to losing to the Spurs team. People love to talk about, the Spurs team was a solid team, but OKC was the best team in the West that year, and they got injured. This team wouldn't even been in the finals if not for injuries. And they had no business even coming close to winning the championship, in my opinion. The Heat should waltz these guys. It should have looked like the 2008 Spurs. You remember the defending champion San Antonio Spurs in 2008, who went up against a legitimate perimeter player who can shoot from everywhere in Kobe Bryant, and they lost in 5 games. That's what it should look like when you have an elite perimeter player, but with LeBron's skill set and his fucking brick fest he puts up every game, his teams lose all the time. And he only has 4 championships, so I never understood why people were all like, I understand why people think LeBron is great. Individually, he's one of the best players I've ever watched, but the team success, man, like, look at this, bro. Like, only 4 championships, despite all this. Look at that. This is when LeBron was expected to start winning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 playoff runs since becoming a contender. Only 4 result in championships. Now, we could take away this year. We could take away this year's. We could take away, and I'll give him a pass for 2015 and 2018. So 4 years. So LeBron, I think, had a legitimate shot to win 12 championships, and he's only won 4. So, you know, he's winning at a 1 in every 3 rate. Or you can look at it this way. If you were to take someone like, if you were to take Michael Jordan or Larry Bird or Kobe Bryant, they would have 9 to 10 plus championships if they had the exact same situations as LeBron. So LeBron's rate of winning is very low. Now, people say he has 4 rings, nobody has more. But you got to understand, LeBron has had 12 runs he's had 12 legitimate runs. Now, compare him to a much lesser player like Stephen Curry, who also has 4 championships. Stephen Curry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Curry has, as long as Curry's been in the NBA, he's only had 7 real shots at winning a championship. And his team ended up winning 4 times. So it just goes to show you something. Like, Why is it that when other players get a chance to win, they win at greater than a 50% rate? But LeBron only 33%. And not only that, but LeBron, like I said, he handpicks his teammates. So he has a major advantage over everyone. Not only does he get to handpick his teammates, but he also really doesn't have to go through any rebuilds. Like Stephen Curry in 2020 got injured, quote unquote, Golden State rebuilt. 2021, another year. Like these were years in which the team wasn't competing. Stephen Curry wasn't competing in 2020. He wasn't really competing in 2021. He wasn't really competing in 2024. He wasn't really competing. You know what I mean? Like Curry is on teams that aren't expected to win. He's on teams where they're not really competing. LeBron, on the other hand, is on teams where, you know, they're getting superstar players. They're making moves at the deadline. They're revamping their whole team. They're trying to make a run every year. That is a major luxury. Take a player like Dwayne Wade. He came in the NBA. The Heat were contending in 2005. They were contending in 2006. And then after that, they weren't really contenders. You know, the team just fell apart, and then they came back as contenders in 2011 to 2014. So that's my thing. A guy like D Wade, people say, well, he wasn't doing anything before LeBron. He wasn't on a contender. You know, this isn't, LeBron fans are spoiled. They think that if you're good enough, you should be competing. That's not how it works. Most players in the NBA, if not all players, don't cheat the game by handpicking their teammates. They actually have to go through the grind of, okay, we have to build up this year. LeBron doesn't go through seasons like that. When was the last time LeBron had a season in which it was like, okay, this is just a throwaway year? Every season LeBron has played since his first MVP has been a season where they're trying to win. He hasn't had any throwaway seasons. It's a major advantage, and he just loses all the time. Like if LeBron was on even playing fields to everybody else, he would just have 1 or 2 championships max. So whatever, forget this guy. And James Harden's a joke too.
Reflecting on this series, how much better, if they're better, are the Knicks than you guys?
I mean, I can't even answer that question honestly. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was 4-0, but I don't think we had a chance as far as our best shot. You know, from a standpoint of the circumstances. You know, obviously they dominated us 4-0, but yeah, I don't know if I can necessarily answer that question, just because genuinely I do feel like we are the better team, but you know, series wise, you know, it didn't show it, so it's a tough question to answer.
I mean, this guy is just this guy's the worst playoff performer I've ever seen in any sport. Always playing like shit when it matters. Can't remember one time. The only time I seen Harden impress me was game 1 against the fucking Celtics in 2023. It's the only time I said, okay, Harden. The rest of the time, this guy's a bum. Get out of here, man. The world is so dumb. All these damn laws and legal restrictions and this and that. It's so stupid, man. Like I can't read or I can't view an Instagram post because of the country I live in. It's just like the world is so restricted in many ways, but then you see people taking advantage of laws and shit all the time. Like the president of the United States, people know you know what I mean? Like people say he's a rapist. He doesn't pay his taxes. He commits fraud. You know what I mean? Like there's all these things about the president and he's just walking around and he's the president still. It's like, how is this guy not being punished? Meanwhile, I can't even view a simple Instagram post because of legal restrictions. How is it not a legal restriction to have the president be a rapist, but it's a legal restriction for me to fucking view an Instagram post? It doesn't make sense.
It's safe to say the Ferrari Luce is the most anticipated EV ever. We've been waiting for it for 8 long years. After being drip-fed reveals with the powertrain and the Apple-esque interior, here is your first look at the outside, and it completely breaks the Italian car maker's aesthetic archetype. The numbers are high-end, 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, a top speed of 192, 4 motors, 1 per wheel, a combined output of more than 1,000 horsepower in boost mode, and 1-2
These guys in the comments saying pass. This guy probably has fucking $5 to his name. Oh, y'all glazing. You know, a lot of these guys will never be able to afford this car, yet they're the ones commenting on it. The people who can actually afford the car are not even on the internet. They're all at some random ass fucking villa. These guys are, this, man, whatever, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in Southeast USA. I've been hearing this for years. I've never been there, but say it's a lot of gay people there, man. See that? Gay and trans gang. DC is GC, the gay city. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Bro, come on, man. Bro. Look at this. Jim Jones calls out Cameron for a versus battle. There is no way Jim Jones would ever beat Cameron in the versus. He has zero. Come on, man. These guys are crazy. Jim low-key winning. Give me a break. There is no way he would win. Come on, man. There's no way. Jim Jones, let's get out of here.
But I just don't like I dig Ice Cube. I looked up to him. But because I looked up to him and I studied his style, mastered his shit, I know what he's doing is wrong. His shit ain't selling, so now he's going on the war shit, and he's using us as the gas. He just dropped some shit called Banana. And if you listen to it, you can see he hit him up and was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. Why he wasn't making him bow down when I was in jail? That's what I mean. That's wrong. Right. See, now that's wrong. And I'm not going to let that happen, because then that would make me obsolete. If I
Yo, I don't know what it is, man, but yo, man. Yo, some people, they love to pose with money, with stacks of money, man. People, bro. Come on, man.
You understand? What he got wrong way. hate him that rebuke. You got a YouTube page. YouTube page. Follow. I got the love of Jesus in my heart too. I'm speaking. I'm fighting.
What's up? What's up? Show me who's the fucking man. Let's go.
What is going on? What are people doing? What is this? What do I mean? Like, my mom's getting mad at me saying I'm doing foolishness, but what is this?
First, we start by cutting out a Nike shoebox from the tortilla. We then construct the box and add the beans and cheese. So cheesy. Oh yes, perfect. Introducing the Nike shoebox Rito.
This is done.
First, we
I don't
laser
understand
engrave
what
the
the hell is
bun.
going on in this world, man.
Perfect.
What is this? I'm gonna waste my time with this shit, man.
I'm beating the hell out of Puka. I don't know where he went. I'm beating the hell out of Puka.
You think you could take him?
I'm beating Puka. I'm beating BY. I'm beating everybody on the Rams. I ain't gonna lie.
We love a confident daddy.
What? The fuck?
Everybody on the...
What the hell, man? Bro. This world, man. Come on, man. I've had enough. I've had enough, man. Play a couple games of Fortnite, man. I'm so happy you could finally let go of your glider, man. Bro, what? I can't shoot through that? I should have whooped that boy. Okay, well. I've already started. Who's this guy? I was gonna fucking third party me. I knew it. He's a little bitch boy. Oh, I got my pizza. Whoa, you really like that, eh? Okay, buddy. I'm gonna kill this guy. I knew he was waiting like a little bait. Bro. Oh. Hey. Oh, I don't have enough fucking credits? Bro, come outside. Bro, I know you're in there. Get out. Look at this guy. Think I don't see you? Bro, this guy's pissing me off. Bro, why are you playing this way, man? Like, what? Bro. Oh my god. Dude, okay, this guy's annoying. Okay, buddy. was that? Oh, I just went to take a drink, bro. I just put my hand in my water bottle. I crop. Oh, he doesn't know I'm here. Oh, I fucked up my water. Bro. I missed that? I did. Dude. Worm takes away your bush? Bro, I thought that was a bot. He's moving like a bot. I lost track of this fucking guy, man. Whatever. Shit. Wow, welcome back, buddy. Yeah. Whoa! Yo, this guy's so aggressive. Get the fuck out of here. How much health does this tree have? Get out my way. Jeez, man. Whoa, fuck you. Yo, what? I gotta get up there, man. Bro, they shouldn't have fucking circles like this in the game. Look how high up this ground is. Come on. Oh! Bro, I got fucked on. It's already 10 fucking 17. I have time for one more. What is this? What gun is that? What was that? Look at this. Okay, man. Nice game, bro. Bro, what? What are you playing here? That's shooting sonic beams at me. Bro! That's pushing me. Bro, what is this game? Nonsense. And of course, this chest is bugged. Dude. Yeah. 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 That's what you get. Yeah, what is this game, bro? They're doing too much now. Like, what is this? Dude, you look at this game! I don't... Bro! Like, what items are in the game, man? What is this? Bro. Oh, attack air? Oh. I'm gonna win this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's have some fun. Alright, buddies. Agwan. This guy again? Bro, man. I just left. This game is way too chaotic. But we were last game anyway. Good bots. Or not. Okay. Give me movement, give me movement. Oh, I'm dead. Bruh. This game is way too chaotic right now. Fortnite needs a revamp. Like, what is going on in this game? Battle Royale is way better than this shit. Look at this. Let me spectate this guy. Look at the gun. Like, look at what's going on here. He has a staff, a grappler, a hammer, bro, come on, bro. Look at this. Like, this is an SMG. Good. Yeah, okay, man. Get me off this fucking game.